Hi guys, and in today's video we are making aloe vera oil. Now you all know I absolutely love me some aloe vera, so I finally decided to try this oil. I absolutely loved it and I wanted to share it with you all, so let's do this. Now as you all know, I make my leave-in conditioner quite often and I always have half of a leaf left over from that leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to be using that half in order to make my aloe vera oil today. So I just cut up the sides to take off all those little prickly edges, and when I am done doing that, I just cut it up into some little chunks. Here is that thick, gooey, awesome aloe gel. Now when we're done cutting it into those chunks, I just put it into a blender and then I just blend. Now you want to ensure that you let it go in the blender until you see it looking nice and green. At this point right here, it is not mixed enough because some of the gel is still in there. So you want to get this beautiful green color and you know that everything is nicely blended in. So we're going to measure 1 cup of the aloe vera gel. We are taking some sweet almond oil, 1 cup of sweet almond oil, and we're adding to a pan. We let that go for just about 10 or so seconds and then we add in our aloe vera. Now guys, you can see that little bubbling from that oil because it was hotter than I wanted it to be. And remember, aloe is water based, so yeah, that thing was flying all over the place. So I went in with my spoon and just stirred to see if I could get that little flying oil to stop because it was burning, it was hot. So this is what it looks like when it started going. So I'm gonna let it go for just about 5 to 10 minutes. Now this is what it looks like after the first 5 minutes. Stirring with a spoon just a little bit and I kept it going. Now this is what it looks like after 8 minutes. Now guys, I intended to turn off the stove at this point and I can't remember what happened. I turned my eyes off that thing for about 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds, and this is what happened. The aloe totally burnt in that oil and I really could do absolutely nothing about it. But since we're not about wasting here on this channel, I still went ahead and left it aside to cool for about an hour because Mama is still gonna use that oil because we're not about that wasting life. So after I let it cool for about an hour, this is what it looks like. So I just grabbed my bowl, grab the strainer, and I just strain it into that bowl. And this is what it looks like after it is dried up. It is well dried up, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is set the bowl aside and I am taking one of my growth oil 4-ounce bottles. Yes, good that we have these things. And I'm using my funnel and one of these little coffee filters and I am going to filter that oil into the bottle. Because as you can see, some of the little black spots from the burnt oil still stayed in there, so using the coffee filter in order to filter it ensures that there are none of those little black spots in our final oil that we are going to use on our hair. So I squeeze that oil through and just let it go into the bottle. Now guys, let me tell you, the oil was burnt, but it still had such a beautiful scent, almost like burnt ripe plantains or burnt popcorn. So it still had that nice scent to it. I don't know, I'm weird, so I still liked the scent somewhat. Now as you can see, everything stayed in the filter, which is awesome stuff. That's exactly what we wanted. Now when I am done, I just stick the cover for the bottle, which is this little nozzle thing right here, so it makes it so much easier to apply to my scalp or whatever I'm going to use it for. And this is it. It's in the bottle and this is the final product. Now guys, like I said, with the burnt scent that it had a little bit, I just went in and added about 20 drops of peppermint oil, and that offset the burnt scent just slightly, and it worked wonderfully. So let me know in the comment section if you have ever made aloe vera oil and if you have ever tried it, and what benefits has it had for you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.